Hey guys, this is Spiritual at Heart Tarot and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today we're doing a very special reading. We're doing a reading about empowerment. So this reading is all about empowering messages from your spirit team. So if you've been feeling disempowered, or if you have an obstacle that you just cannot overcome, or you cannot see a way out, or you're just feeling down or not good enough, or whatever the situation is, this reading will give you some confidence, some empowerment. You'll be feeling ready to go after this reading, or at least that's the intention that I've set out for this reading. So let's take a look at the three piles that we have for you today. We have pile number 1 with the blue calcite. There you go. And for pile 1, we have the numinous tarot. For pile number 2, we have the Lemurian healer. There you go. And for pile number 2, we have the Way of the Panda tarot. And for pile number 3, we have the Labradorite crystal. And it comes with the Tarot of the Divine. So pick a crystal or the deck that you feel most drawn to, and let's get into some empowering messages, shall we? Hello, my lovely pile number 1. If you chose the blue calcite and the numinous tarot, this is going to be your reading. And I wanted to start out with some oracle cards to see what already makes you great, and to see if any other messages want to come through already. So let's take a look at these oracle cards. We have the Vishvamata. This is a form of Kali, the goddess Kali. Then we have the Alchemist, and it says transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So clearly you are the alchemist. And we also have a Gambler, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. We also have Mnemosyne with the past. And the last one of these oracle cards is Nyx with secrets. So let's start out with this Vishvamata card. So this is one of the forms of Kali, and I think that this might be one of your guides at this moment, or if you'd like, you might want to work with Kali, and especially with the Vishvamata form of Kali. So for this card specifically, I wanted to read it from the book to be sure that you get the right message. So we have it right here. Let me show you. So you can read it all if you'd like, but I'm just gonna read the top section, and it says, with her protection, even significant uncertainty does not need to be wrought with despair. There is a pathway that can shift your devastation into a palpable experience of being protected and guided through a difficulty. Trust where you are being led. Grace shall come from this. So I think that you guys that chose pile number 1, you are on a journey. You were called to go somewhere, or you were called to do something. And even though you might not have had the confirmation that you wished for, or other people cheering you on along the way, you are following what's meant for you. You're following your intuition. especially because we have this gambler card. And I think that your spirit team really wants to encourage you to keep going. I think that they're very proud of you, that you really are following your intuition, even if other people are doubting whatever you're doing. And with the alchemist here, we can see that you are the alchemist. You are transforming. And I think that you have already accumulated a lot of wisdom. Maybe you have been through a lot of things already, especially with the card of the past next to it. It's like a lot of things happen in the past and you learn to use them to your advantage. And now you have all this beautiful golden wisdom to tap into whenever you're in a certain circumstance. So I think that you should be very proud of yourself for what you have been through and of how headstrong you are, because you're not afraid to back down. You're not afraid to have other people question you. You're just doing what you feel like is necessary, whatever other people might say or think. And with secrets here, with this Nyx card, I feel like you are very wise not to just share everything with everybody. It's like, you know what people are trustworthy. You know what people are like embracing you the way that you are. You know what people to take into confidence. What's it called? It's like, you know who to talk to, who you know when to shut your mouth, right? You don't just share your whole story with everybody. You might be very good at keeping secrets for other people as well. Like maybe you're like someone that a lot of people tell their secrets to because you are very trustworthy. But overall, I think that you're like a very calculated person because you have so much wisdom that you gained from past situations. You now know what to do and when to do it. You know when to stay quiet. You know when to take action. And even though you're not being encouraged along the way, you keep on following your path. And what I think is interesting is this Vishvamata has her third eye opened, and you can clearly see it open. So I think for a lot of you, that third eye is really active, and that's the thing that's guiding you. You're getting all these messages from the divine. You're learning how to trust them, and you're just following your own path. With maybe no outside help at all, or maybe no validation from the outside world. And I think that your spirit team is just really proud of you that you keep on going at it at this time, really. So I want to use the tarot deck now to see some more attributes of what makes you amazing, or at least like what are you doing good, or what are you doing well at this time? Things that make you great, things that make you shine, things that your spirit team really admires you for. So we just really want to hype you guys up. That's my intention. I want to hype you up. I want to make you feel more confident. I want you to be proud of yourself. And realize that you're actually doing very well, and there are a lot of things that you should be proud of. We have the Lovers as your first card. Let's see what else we get. By the way, I recently got this deck, and I really enjoy it. It's beautiful. And not only the backing, because I actually bought it because I love the back of the deck, but the cards themselves are so colorful and beautiful. I hope you like it too. So let me know if you'd like me to use this deck a little bit more often. So I kind of want 2 more cards about what makes you amazing, or things that you're doing very well this time, or things that Spirit wants to applaud you for. And we're going to end off with advice from your team, by the way. So if you'd love to get advice on your situation right now, stay tuned for that. Okay? So we also have bottom of the deck, the moon. Okay, where am I gonna leave it? I'll just keep it here. Can you guys still see? Yeah, I think you can. I think why am I always crooked? I'm trying all the time, but I'm not looking in the monitor as often as I should. But that's okay. So we have the Lovers, the Visionary, the Two of Vials, that's the Two of Cups, the Eight of Bells, the Eight of Swords, and we have the Moon. And I'm not sure if I can actually show this card because of the nudity in there. So I'll just, wait, how am I going to do it? I'm going to do it like this. Okay, I hope you guys don't really mind, but I don't want to have like issues with monetization if I ever get monetized. But just to be sure, we'll just do it like that now. So I want to start out with the Lovers here. Why do you guys have the Lovers as something that makes you amazing? So the Lovers could be about decisions, but it could also be about soulmates. So I think that in general, you are very good at decision making. You're very good at knowing where to go, making your own decisions. Like we said with the gambler, you can trust your intuition. Your intuition is so strong that you can fully trust it. You know what's right. Your belly is like, it has that strong feeling like it's pulling you in one direction and you don't even question it anymore. I think that that's something that is a very, what's it called? I know the Dutch word, but I lost the English word. It's like praiseworthy. That it's, you don't need a lot of advice. I think that you don't even need a lot of messages from your spirit team to encourage you or to tell you what to do or where to go, because you already know. It's like ingrained in you. I think that you are quite confident in general, or at least you're confident in your journey. You're confident in where you're headed. You might be unsure about if you're doing it good enough or well enough. But somehow I feel like you're quite confident, and I think especially because your past might have been a lot rougher than your current energy or your current situation, you can handle it all. I think that the past was way more difficult than the situations that you're in now, and that's why you're like, okay, but I don't mind, I can handle this. I've been through the worst before, so this is okay. I can handle. I don't worry about it. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here with the Lovers and just in general from your energy. But with the Lovers being here, I think that talking about soulmates, I think that, again, there is that same energy of knowing what your soul loves, knowing what vibrates with the same frequency as your own soul. So you're just attracting the things that are aligned with you. I think that that's what this Lovers card is all about as well. Like, you're very good at attracting like-minded people. You're very good at attracting like-minded situations, or at least the same vibrational energies. So if you really want to go to a certain place, it's like the bus will arrive at the exact time that you need it to. You don't really have to wait for a very long time. It's like you're just living in alignment at this time. And if you're not, I think that you will be pretty soon, because this energy is pretty strong. And I think that the cards wouldn't say this if this wasn't true, right? We also have the Visionary. And in the normal tarot, this is the Hierophant. But here it's the Visionary. And again, we have that third eye being wide open. So clearly your third eye is wide open. And you should definitely trust the intuition or the messages that your intuition is telling you, or just the nudges that you get. Fully trust them. If you're still a little bit unsure about it, learn to trust them and just don't ever doubt it again, because your intuition is so strong. That message was meant to find you. That message was meant for you. Your guides are clearly sending you these signs, so don't even doubt them. Now, with the visionary, I think that you are a leader. You are paving the path for other people to do the same. Maybe that's why you had to be this fierce. That's why you had to be someone that can handle anything, even if you're the only one that's walking a certain direction. You can do that. You are strong enough. You have been through so much that now you're okay with being the only one. And that's what the world needs. The world needs someone that decides to walk the path anyway. And after one person walks that path, they will encourage other people to do the same. And I think that you are someone like that. You are one of the first people to do the thing that you're doing. And that's very praiseworthy. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I think a lot of people would be very, very scared to do so. I think that a lot of people wouldn't even dare to try that. But you are doing that. You are paving the path. You're showing the world that that's possible, that that's an option, because a lot of people might not even realize that that's an option. And with the Two of Vials, the Two of Cups, it might be that you are a great lover. I think that it might have to do, you might be within the LGBTQ community. Maybe that's what this is about for some people. Again, this will probably not be for everybody. But I feel like you leading the way, this might have to do with your relationships, with your love connections or connection. But with this Two of Vials, I think that you are very loving. You give your love very freely. You are not as guarded as a lot of people. You're like really opening up your heart to the people that you love. You're not holding back. I feel like you are your authentic self, really showing all aspects of you, not afraid to seem weird, to seem different, anything like that. I think that you're finally just like really living your life, being authentic and leading the way for other people. With the Eight of Bells, I think that the Eight of Bells is the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is an energy of being or feeling stuck, or your mind driving you mad, right? Like you feeling very limited, like you're put in a box, but at the same time, it's your own mind that puts you in that box. And with the Eight of Bells being here, the Eight of Swords being here, I feel like you maybe had to deal with a lot of mental struggles in the past, or maybe you had depression, or you had a lot of anxiety, or anything like that. But with the card being here, showing up as something that you're good at, something that you should be praised for, I feel like it's more of a message that you have overcome that. You are not keeping yourself stuck anymore. You're not telling yourself stories anymore. You have freed yourself from that mental prison, or that prison that society has put you in, or that box that society has put you in. You have freed yourself. You have become the master of your own mind. I feel like that's the biggest message here, that your mind cannot hold you back any longer. You have truly opened up, and you're not afraid to be different. You're not afraid to have some resistance. You're just following your own path. And we also have the moon as the bottom of your deck energy. And as you can see, it's still covered. I'm going to keep it covered. I don't want to have any issues with YouTube. But it's the moon card, and the moon is about things being concealed, about secrets, about magical things, about like the unseen. And this card being here, again, it gives me the idea that you might be very good at keeping secrets, or you're just very good at concealing things for other people that are just not supposed to know. But I can also see that aspect of being very in touch with the divine. Again, we have that third eye on this girl's face. So I think that you might be very in touch with the divine, with your spiritual team, with your spirit guides, with angels, with ancestors, whatever it is. I think that you are up-leveling your practices. Maybe you read your own tarot cards. Maybe you have oracle cards. You might do scrying or whatever tool you use. I think that you are becoming more skilled at it. And I think that in general, you just are very good at communicating with spirit, receiving their messages and sending messages back, right? And maybe with the moon being here, I think that you are very good at dealing with the unknown, dealing with not knowing what's next, dealing with not knowing everything. I think that, again, there might be some secrets kept from you by the divine, like you're just not supposed to know everything about what's going to happen. And I think that you can really handle that well. You're not afraid to not have all the answers. You decide to move forward anyway, right? Like we see with this blindfolded person walking forward, it's like those secrets are kind of closing your eyes or blurring your vision. You don't know what's coming next, but you're deciding to walk forward anyway. That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing. And that's, again, this moon card is very similar to that. And I think that spirit really wants to applaud you for that courage to walk forward anyway, right? So I want to end this reading off with some more oracle cards. So let's see, Spirit, what do you want to applaud pile number 1 on? So we have 2 more cards. Let's see what we have. So the first one is Miracles, a double rainbow. That's something very special. So again, the rainbow is something that I associate personally with LGBTQ, all the colors, all of the spectrums, right? But miracles, I think that you can expect miracles as long as you walk the path that's meant for you. I think that that's the message here. And we already saw that with the gambler following your intuition, the message from Vishwamata about like being protected, even if usually you would really stress out about this path. Know that you're protected, know that you're being guided, and you can expect miracles. You can expect these things to work out well. I just saw 2121 in the monitor, so that might be another confirmation. Let's see the next card. The next card is Stand Still. So you might at this time be at a standstill. You might feel like you're moving forward or you're trying to move forward, but nothing much is happening, right? I feel with this miracle card as well, it's all about divine timing. So keep on doing the things that you're doing right now. Keep on investing. Keep on trying to be better. Trying to do better. When the time is right, that miracle will happen. Like your next path or your next route will open up for you. But because it's like that double rainbow, that doesn't happen every day, right? That's something very special. So we have to wait till that special time arrives before we can have this thing happen. So let's move on to the next deck. So, Spirit Team, what advice? Oh dear, my cards almost went all over the place. What advice do you have for pile 1? Or what messages of empowerment do you have for pile 1? So there we go. So let's take a look at your cards. We have Porcupine Spirit with Time for Beginner Mind. So maybe there is a need to look at your situation with new eyes, trying something in a different way. Maybe you have been used to doing things in exactly the same way and that has always worked for you. But it does look like now is a time to try it in a new way, or maybe pretend that it's the first time. Like how would you approach this situation if this was your first time, right? Or maybe there is someone else that this is their first time and you might need to help them out a little bit, right? Like think about how you were the first time that you did that. We also have White Raven Spirit. So I feel this White Raven might be one of your spirit guides. So this might be a member of your spirit team, as well as the 2 goddesses or 3 goddesses that we already saw. We have White Raven Spirit with Trust in the Magic. Yeah, so again, trust that you are in alignment. Trust that your path is unfolding in the right time. But again, for that miracle to happen, there might be divine timing at play. You might have to wait for a while. But keep trusting that this thing is going to work out, because it will. Let's take a look at your next card. Why am I so crooked? I want to have them like nice and symmetrical, but I'm not very good at that. Next up, we have Parrot Spirit with Watch Your Words. So again, that message from about secrets, like you might want to keep things to yourself, or you might want to be careful about what you tell to whom, or just keeping things to yourself in general, or maybe be mindful of how you tell things to other people. But yeah, there is something about secrets and about the way that you communicate them. We also have Bobcat Spirit with Life is a Mystery. Yeah. So again, there is a very spiritual aspect to your path, your story. I think that you are maybe a spiritual teacher, spiritual master, or you will be. And your path is very out of the ordinary. I think that you can expect miracles along your path. You can expect great things to happen for you, right? And those things might happen very unexpectedly or in a way that you didn't see coming, right? But you can trust that they're happening for you and that everything is going to turn out pretty well. And your guides are here along the way. So I feel like they just want you to trust them, to trust your path, to trust the messages that you're getting through your intuition, because your intuition is definitely strong enough. And yeah, I mean, I think that your intuition really screams at you. Although sometimes you might still doubt their messages, it's time to start trusting those messages, because yes, that's them sending you those messages. So let's get some more messages. So angels, what messages do you have for pile 1? So let's take a look. So the first card we have is Honor Your Feelings with Archangel Haniel. So you might want to work with Archangel Haniel, or she might be part of your team already. And it says, thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. So there is a need for you to honor your emotions if you're not doing that already. I feel like if you are already doing that, this is just a confirmation that your spirit team is very happy that you are honoring your feelings finally, right? We also have Archangel Gabriel with Speak Your Truth. And we have, thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. So again, Archangel Gabriel might be on your spirit team, or you might want to have him on your spirit team. You can ask for him to join your team or to help you with a specific situation. He is the archangel about communication, being clear, speaking your truth. So yeah, he might be able to help you out when it comes to that. Maybe because we do have a lot about watch your words and about secrets and about a lot about communication in general. So I think that you probably are doing that very well, or there might be a need for you to really speak your truth and stand up for yourself. Like, be confident in what you believe in, what you stand for, right? Maybe you still hide it from certain people, but maybe there is a need to have clear judgment about who to tell and who to keep quiet about it. But I think that at this time, you are much stronger, much more empowered in general. You might want to open up about it to more and more people, because by opening up about it, you can clearly lead the way for other people as well. You might inspire people that you've never expected to inspire at all. And by speaking your truth, by coming out of that shadow, by really showing yourself, okay, that might be scary. People might want to attack you. But at the same time, you're really helping other people as well. You're leading the way. You're showing them how to do it. And let's take a look at your last card. We have spiritual gifts. Ooh. So Archangel Raziel. So it says, thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. So yeah, your spiritual gifts are increasing. You might be getting new gifts as you step into your power more, as you walk your divine path. Maybe your intuition is getting even stronger, or instead of just having like a strong intuition, you might also get clairaudience or clairvoyance or any of the clairs, right? But I can definitely see like your powers are increasing. And again, that same energy of you being that spiritual teacher, that spiritual master. Maybe you're just gaining mastery over certain talents that you have, right? But again, you are becoming more and more powerful. And what I think is very interesting is like all these three people have their third eye opened, right? They have a crystal on their third eye. They have another kind of droplet on their third eye. And with this mastery, the spiritual gifts, the Archangel Raziel, we even have like a solar kind of energy, like the energy of more power coming from your third eye. So again, we're seeing that same message of your third eye is like hyperactive, right? It's very sensitive. It's receiving a lot of information. And I think that overall you're just like a divine spiritual being. And I mean, I think that your spirit guides are just very, very proud of you about how far you've come and how much you've grown. And like, it's like day and night, the situation that you are in now and where you come from, right? I think that you're such a strong person, such a strong soul, that you are creating your own future. You're creating like this beautiful life, and you're just very well at collaborating with spirit, right? You are the alchemist in your own life. So yeah, that brings me to the end of the reading. I hope that it gave you some encouragement, empowerment. I hope you are feeling a little bit better about yourself, realizing that you are this divine spiritual being, that you really already are a spiritual master of some sort. So yeah, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love to have you on the team. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 2. If you chose the Lemurian Healer and the Way of the Panda Tarot, this is going to be your reading about empowering messages from your spirit team. And I wanted to start out with some oracle cards to give you some information about what your spirit team already really loves about you. So the first card we have is Mahavijja, and this is a form of Kali Ma. Then we have Hero and Heroine with the message Passion for a Journey of Personal Empowerment. We also have Prince, Romantic Charm and Potential for Power. We also have Saraswati with Mastery. And the last one for these oracle cards is Lakshmi with Fortune. So to start out, I want to read a little bit about this Mahavijja. These cards in general, I prefer to read from the book to be sure that you get the right information, because they are very intricate and I just don't want to have, I don't want to miss anything about these beautiful cards. So you guys have the Mahavijja, and we're going to just read this section. And it says, she is unrestrained, unlimited, wild, and unconditional love. The heart knows how to attract grace and manifest creative resolution, where the mind sees only difficulties. A spiritual awakening of tremendous value is opening for you. As your inner being reorientates itself around the increasing inner light, established structures built upon lesser foundations will have to give way. She demands the courageous embrace of experience. She is your call to initiation and growth, your invitation to embrace your path. Rise and greet your destiny. So, there we go. So, what I'm getting here clearly is that you are going through some kind of awakening, or there is you're soon stepping into some kind of great awakening. I feel like it kind of, I get the image of the tower in tarot, there is the great crumbling of your foundations, right? So I feel like your spirit team really wants you to know that this road isn't an easy road. And maybe a lot of structures have already been teared down, and that's not something that's very easy. But you never gave up. You keep on going. We get that same energy with this heroine with the passion for a journey of personal empowerment. It's like you really keep on trying to strive for better. You're trying to improve yourself constantly. You are aspiring to be better every day. You're really putting in effort to do better, to be more loving, to be more gentle, to be more kind, not only towards others, but also towards yourself. And that's something that's very important as well, right? So you're not neglecting yourself to help other people anymore. I think that that's something that's very important. Now, we also have the Prince, Romantic Charm and Potential for Power. So I think that you can be very charming. You have a charm about you. Something about you is drawing a lot of people in. You might have a lot of suitors. You might just be very physically attractive and you might have a lot of suitors. But I can also see this card just telling you that a lot of people look up to you. You might not have been born into a position of high power, but I think that you have worked yourself up there and you probably already have some sort of power or some sort of authority over people. But I can definitely see you still growing into that, because I keep on looking to this mountain and then the people climbing up the mountain, right? So you're climbing up the ladder of success. You're climbing up that power of authority, right? It might be that you're working your way up when it comes to your job. It might be that just in your society, right? You're trying to move up. Maybe you have a role within the community of someone that always helps out when it comes to like, what's it called? Like charity work, for example. But I can definitely see that you have a lot of power or you have a lot of authority. People listen to you. People really trust you and they come to you for advice, really. But with fortune and mastery, with fortune, again, I'm getting the idea that within your career, you're stepping up. You're stepping up. You're like climbing the ladder of success. You're working your way up. You're becoming more important. And with fortune, it's like you'll be wealthy. You'll gain a lot of monetary gain from this path, this journey. It might not be an easy journey, but you will be very fortunate. You will have a lot of abundance coming from this challenge or this goal that you're chasing. And with mastery, I can definitely see that you are already a master at what you're doing, right? You're already very good at what you're doing. But even though you're already very good, you're not giving up. You're not like resting. You're still trying to improve. You're still trying to get better, to be better. It's like, even though you might be the best at your firm or the best in your field, it's like you don't give up trying. You still want to become even better. And I think that your spirit team is very proud of you, that you still have that integrity of wanting to be better. You're not really comparing yourself to other people. You just compare yourself to yourself. And you're like always trying to upgrade yourself, always trying to improve yourself. And maybe that's what this Mahavidya was about. It doesn't even have to mean like a big spiritual awakening or a big tower moment. It might just mean like there is a renewal of your energy. It's like every day your energy is being renewed, and every time you're stepping up. It's like you're circling up all the damn time because you are not giving up. You keep on putting in the work. And that will eventually really lead you to a huge success and a lot of fortune. I think that your mindset is the pure cause of you receiving a lot of fortune, big success. I think that you will definitely reach your goal because this mindset is truly, truly unstoppable, really. So let's get into the tarot and see what makes you fantastic. Like, what does your spirit team really admire about you? What do they want to emphasize about you, right? So this is just the part that we're gonna hype you up even more, and at the end we're getting just some advice from your spirit guides. But I just want you to know how great you are and how good you're already doing to help you keep on going and not give up, right? And I think that you're not someone that would give up anyway, but a little bit of an encouragement is always a great thing, right? So, spirit team of pile 2. What are they already doing very well? What do you want to praise them for? Yeah, what do you want to praise them for? By the way, this deck is quite new. But yeah, I really enjoyed it and I really wanted to use it in one of my readings. So if you enjoy this deck, let me know in the comments if you'd want me to use it more often or if you'd rather have a different deck. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Let's see what else we have. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, let's get one more. Yeah, that's too much. Let me shuffle again. I said one more, not 10. Let's see. But I think that the word I haven't told you guys yet, I think, is determination. But I think that you are someone that's very, very determined. Okay, we have the High Priestess. Let's grab all the other cards. There we go. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. Ooh, I love this. I think you guys know what the Six of Wands is all about. But let's just start with the Six of Wands, right? Because this is the energy that I've been seeing in your reading constantly. The Six of Wands is the card of success, of victory, of being the best, of being cheered on by the public, of being cheered and praised for whatever you're doing, right? And that's your bottom of the deck energy. Let me readjust that. There you go. So it's like you're doing so well. You're being cheered on by the public. You're being cheered on by your team. You're doing amazing, and you are going to be rewarded, or you are already rewarded for the hard work that you've been putting in. Especially with fortune as well. It's like only a matter of time before this huge fortune is coming your way. And we can see the same with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very stable, that's very wealthy, very abundant. So again, we can see that same energy of Lakshmi in this Queen of Pentacles. And I think that you are in general like a very stable person, a very reliable person. You might also be very nurturing. We can see this little panda being helped up the tree, right? So I think that, again, you don't see other people as your rivals. I think that you're only focused on being your best version of yourself, and you're not scared to help other people. It's not a competition. We're here to make the world a better place. You're here to help other people and help yourself, if you can do that at that time, right? So I think that your spirit team really applauds you for that mindset of not seeing everybody else as competition, but really helping them as well. Like not seeing them as a threat, but seeing them as someone that can also use some help, or that can also use some encouragement. I think that you are a very good friend as well. Someone that they can rely on, someone that they can confide in. And also with the Six of Cups here, like I think that you have a lot of lifelong friends, or friends that have been in your life for a very long time. And people that really love you, surrounding you, and that might also be great support on your journey, right? I think with this particular Six of Cups, with the cat being here, I think that you might be a very good pet parent as well. Whether this is a pet parent or a parent in general with this Queen of Pentacles. So you might be a mom, a dog mom, a cat mom, a child mom, right? Whatever the situation is, I think that you're doing great at it. You are like very reliable, very stable, very loving, very gentle. I think that you are not very pushy. I think that you just let people do their own thing, and you'll help them along the way, but you wouldn't force them to do things in a certain way, or I just don't get that forceful energy with you. I get a very patient energy here. With the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is a beginner at something, and we did see you as the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, I think it's the same energy of you helping other people grow, you teaching other people how to do the same thing that you do, and really wanting to help out other people. It could also mean that you are very fond of trying new things, learning new skills, and that Spirit applauds you for keeping your eyes keeping your view very wide, like keeping your options open, trying new things, having fun, right? I think that could be something as well. And I'm looking at the Six of Wands again. So it might also be that whatever you try, you can master anything, really. You can become very good at anything because you have a lot of willpower. You are very disciplined. You don't give up, right? So even though you might be the Page of Pentacles, like within a short time, because you're so dedicated, you can become the Queen of Pentacles. You can become that master in a very short amount of time. And Spirit really wants you to know that that's something magical. That's something wild. Not everybody has that power to be so determined, to not give up, to become a master in something. A lot of people might get bored or get distracted, or they just give up because it didn't work out the first time. But you keep on going and you're becoming this master in anything, really. And with the High Priestess here, I think that you are more in touch with the divine than you realize. I think that you are a great manifester, especially because we have all these pentacles energy here. It's like you're very good at creating your own life, maybe manifesting things into your life by really putting in effort and just keep on showing up, just as long as the thing will just manifest in your reality, not giving up. With the High Priestess, I think that you have a strong intuition. You might be connected with your guides yourself. You might not even need me to read these cards for you. You might read tarot cards. You might be an oracle card reader. You might just like to listen to videos like this. But I do think that you are very spiritually inclined, and you might be very interested in building out that skill as well, right? So you might want to learn how to read tarot and want to become better at it. Maybe you have claircognizance or clairvoyance and you want to deepen that skill, or maybe you are looking up at ways to become more spiritual, or I mean that kind of sounds weird, but I think it's just about you wanting to be more skillful, or you want to connect deeper with the divine. And so, for example, it might be that you're looking up more meditations, or you want to deepen your practice in general. It might be that you are just looking up tarot card meanings and you're trying to study the book to see how you can do it for yourself. But I think that, again, that disciplined energy is here. So you, even in your spiritual practice, like you're putting in a lot of effort. You're really trying to make things work. You're really trying to become better. And I think that Spirit really likes that you're really trying. You're making an effort. You are showing them that you're interested in them too. You're not dismissing them, right? And it's like whatever you do, you fully go for it. You don't doubt it. You don't, how do you say, like you don't back out of it. It's like you're either in or you're out. And if you're trying something, it's like you're fully in it. And that's something that's really beautiful. And you can really master anything that you want. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with your tarot cards. Let me remove this one and let's get some more information for you guys. So this is gonna be some guidance. So we have love. And let's get one more from this deck. So Spirit, what else do you have for pile 2? We have Gateway and we have Enlightenment. Where am I going to put it? Can you still see? No. I'll put it here. So those were the cards that kind of were drawn, that I was drawn to. There were a lot more cards flipped, but these ones were like standing out to me, so that's why I took these. Let me put this a little bit better. There you go. So we have love, enlightenment, and gateway. I think that the message here is that you should follow the things that you love. You should do the things that you enjoy. You should connect with the people you love. Again, that Six of Cups energy, that very childlike fondness that we're seeing here. Things from the past that you used to enjoy. But it's like there is like a gateway. There is like some kind of portal that you can jump through if you follow your joy, if you follow your the things that spark your interest, things that you love, right? So it's like there can be a big shift in your reality. I think that that's what Spirit wants you to know. Like there is going to be a big shift. Again, that same energy as the I'm not sure what it was called, Mahavijja. It's like there can be a big portal, there can be a big shift if you decide to just follow the things that you love and to let go of the things that are not working for you anymore. Like you have to let those things dissolve. And by following what you love, you will reach enlightenment, or at least enlightenment. It does seem like there is an end point. It's like at the end point, you're enlightened, but that's not how it is. It's like there is a gradient and it's like a never-ending journey. So I feel like with this enlightenment card here, it's like you're just moving up that ladder. You keep on moving up that ladder, right? And I think that you can just make a huge jump by following what you love and going for it, like without any doubt, letting go of the things that just no longer serve you, because those things are truly holding you back at this time. So yeah, Spirit wants you to know, like, there's a big shift coming in for you. Like, hold on to your beloveds, hold on to the things that are important to you. It's time for a big shift. Good things are coming. But yeah, it might be quite unexpected and it might be quite big, right? So let's get some more messages from your Spirit team. So can we get some advice or just some other messages? So the first card we have is Chameleon Spirit with Act As If. I'm getting here that even though you might not feel like you're already where you want to be, it's like you might want to become the boss of a company, or you might want to start your own company, or you might want to have a certain amount of abundance, even though you're not already there. As if you decide to act as if you're already there, if you already act as if you are in that position, like you act with the integrity, if you feel like you want to be a leader, but you're not the leader yet, if you make those decisions with that energy of a leader, it'll help you attract that. It'll help you jump that timeline. It will help you go through this portal. We also have Cat Spirit with Claim Your Independence. So we have a cat here and a cat here. So it might be that your cat might be one of your spirit guides. They might be a part of your spirit team. If you have a cat, maybe if you don't have a cat, cats can be significant as well. They might just be a confirmation, or they might give you a message that it's go time. It's time for you to be more confident. It's time for you to walk your own path. It's time for you to step up. With Claim Your Independence, I'm definitely getting like, if you want to start your own company, now is the time. If you want to start a side hustle, now's the time. If you want to move away from someone that doesn't really resonate with you anymore, like maybe you are married, but you don't really feel like you're in it anymore, or there is a lot of issues going on within the connection. It's like, free yourself from that situation. I'm not telling everybody to leave their partner, by the way, but if you already wanted to leave someone, it's like now's the time, right? Have the confidence to do so, because it'll help you shift. Do what truly aligns with you. It'll help you shift, and your whole reality will change for the better. You should trust your intuition with the High Priestess as well. So yeah, I'm not telling everybody to leave their significant other or to like act out in some crazy way, but your intuition is clearly guiding you to do something. Whether this is to go for the position that's higher up in your company, or if your connection isn't working out for you, to decide to move your own way, right? Or if there is a sport that you're very good at, it's like enter that competition, right? Even though you might be afraid that you aren't good enough or that the competition is very tough, it's like you will be victorious with this Six of Wands. You will be victorious. Don't worry. It's time for you to do so. Next up, we have Otter Spirit with You Are Never Alone. So know that your spirit guides are with you. They are trying to help you out from beyond the veil. And if it's your cat that's right by your side all the time, they're right by your side. You're not alone. They're with you. They want to hug you. Maybe they are feeling extra cuddly at this time. It's like another message that we're here with you. We're not leaving you alone. Don't worry. Things are working out for you. You're going to be very successful. You're going to have a lot of fortune, right? Don't worry. You're doing great. Let's get one more of this deck and then we'll move into the last deck. So we have Lizard Spirit with Dream the World into Being. Yeah, it's time for you to start dreaming and to follow that dream, because you can make that happen. Your discipline, your determination, your courageousness, right? You have everything it takes to make it happen, to make it work, to be victorious. You can do it, right? So start dreaming and start doing. Don't give up, because Spirit is with you. They can see how much potential you have, and they don't want you to give up. They want you to fully go for it. Let's dig into the last deck. It's an Archangel deck. So these, again, might be the Archangels that are a part of your team. If you want to work with them, you can also just ask them to work with you, to help you out. These might also just be messages that are important for you. So they might be from your spirit guides in general, but they might be significant. So the first card, again, fell on the floor. That happens a lot at my channel, but it's okay. So here we go. The first card we have is Focus Your Mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. So really focusing in on the things that you think are important. And I think that that's something that you're already doing with that determination. I can definitely see you focusing in on that. And I think that that was what this love card was also about, like focusing in on the things that you think are important, the people that you love, the hobbies that you love, right? You don't have to do everything. You don't have to communicate with everybody. You don't have to help everybody. Do the things that are most aligned with you. Focus on those things. It'll help you clear your mind a little bit. It will help you decompress a little bit, like have less stress in your life. And it will help you reach the top a lot faster. Okay, let's take the next one. The next one we have is Spirit Animal. Yeah, we already talked about the cat. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. So I think it's not just a cat. If you have a different pet in your life, they're part of your spirit team as well. So whether you have a cat, a dog, a bunny, a hamster, a snake, a bearded dragon, whatever pet you have, they are a part of your spirit team. They're here to help you out. They're here to really give you more love, to show more love in your life. So if you have your pet sitting right beside you, you might want to give them a big old hug because they're keeping an eye out for you. They're helping you out along the way. But let's take a look at your last card. So let's see what wants to come out. Spirit, what last message do you have for pile 2? What else do you have? Anything else? Yeah, there we go. So the last message we have is live your joy. And it says, thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. Again, the same message that I was getting with this love card. Like, it's time for you to fully follow the things that make you happy, the things that you enjoy, the people that you like. Like, follow the things that are aligned with you. You know what people are in alignment with you. I think that you can feel when something's off, when the energy is off. If the energy is off, it's clearly a sign that it's time for you to disengage with that person, that thing, whatever it is. So start following your joy even more, and you will become even more successful, even more fortunate, even more abundant. Okay? So yeah, that brings me to the end of the reading. I really hope it gave you some encouragement. I hope you feel more empowered. I would love to get a thumbs up. That really helps me out. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell to get notified. And yeah, I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye guys. Have a great day. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. If you chose the Labradorite crystal and the Tarot of the Divine, this is going to be your reading on empowering messages from your spirit team. And I wanted to start out with some oracle cards from your spirit team, giving you some things about, or just giving you some information about the things that they love about you. So what makes you very great? Like, what aspects of you do they love, right? So let's take a look at these oracle cards. So the first card we have for you is Kalika Tantrika. There we go. So that's the form of Kali that you guys got. Then we have Angel, helping those in need with no expectation in return. We also have Child Wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens to learning path of forgiveness. We also have Uzume with humor, and we have Aphrodite with romantic love. So I want to start out with Kalika Tantrika, but I do want to use the book to get the message, just because the messages from Kali are quite intricate, and I want to be sure that you get that message the way that it's supposed to be delivered. You might want to reread it for yourself at a later time, so you might want to screenshot it as well. Take it as it resonates, or do whatever feels right for you. So I'm just going to read this section, and it says, our wild mother goddess overcomes duality, resting in the sweet spot of integration, healing, and creativity. She facilitates the overcoming of tension and conflict, birthing sacred solutions and evolution into greater bliss. Kalika Tantrika is Kali, the tantric queen. She overcomes all karma, realigns pathways when we have veered off course, reverses the momentum of negative uses of free will, and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. Her presence announces significant change and positive improvement in all aspects of our life, especially our spiritual life. So it looks like you have recently come back from a little bit of a veering off course, or maybe you have returned back to your path. Maybe there was a distraction that you have let go of, or there was something or someone that was draining your energy that you recently released, or that you are still releasing at this time. But we can definitely see that there is a positive change coming your way. And this improvement can be in all aspects of your life, especially your spiritual life. So that's the message of the Kalika Tantrika. So yeah, you might have veered off course, maybe once, maybe a few times, but you have come back to your destined path. You are very determined to walk your path, to do the best, to do better, to follow your heart, to be more authentic, right? And because we have the angel, it's like you always want to help others and you don't expect anything else in return. So it might be, especially because we do have romantic love as well, I feel for a lot of you that you are naturally a caretaker. You're naturally someone that wants to help others, that wants to take care of other people. I think that you always see the best in other people. You are always trying to help them out. You can always see their true potential, but it doesn't always help you, right? So it might be that you have been in relationships in the past that you did see the best or the potential in that person, and you wanted to help them reach their potential. But instead, they were just repeating the same old patterns. They weren't even showing that they wanted to change. And it left you feeling unheard, or it left you feeling like, I'm trying to put in so much effort. I wanted this relationship to work, but I don't get anything back in return. And I think that you were able to stay in relationships for a very long time out of love, out of trying to help this person, wanting the best for them. But at the same time, it might had a negative influence on you. It drained your energy. It made you feel a lot less good about yourself. I think that you have given up a lot of things that you wanted or that you used to love for other people, trying to help them out, right? I think that you are very selfless, and that's something that's very good. But I think that that's what spirit really, or your spirit team really admires about you. It's like you're so loving. You always want to help others. But there is a little bit of a side note to be mindful when you're giving more than other people are giving you back, right? Be mindful that people give, that it's an equal give and take, because you don't want to drain your own energy. And I think that you have recently been through one of these cycles that you have given your role, but this other person, whether it was a romantic partner or it was a friend, whatever the situation was, you gave more than they gave you back. And I think that you have released this person, or that you are thinking about releasing this person and standing your ground and standing up for yourself. With this child wounded here, I can see that you have had difficulties in the past. Like, your childhood wasn't easy. You have been through a lot. And I think that that's why you're such a compassionate person. Like, your spirit team really wants you to know that your compassionate heart is something very special. And it's very admirable, right? A lot of people are not like you. A lot of people don't have as much compassion as you do. And they're so proud of you, and they really love that about you. And it's like you're very good. You have a very forgiving heart. You always want to help other people. You want to teach them how they can overcome certain problems as well. And I think that you're also very lighthearted. So your past hasn't weighed you down at all. You're still very lighthearted. You still have a lot of humor. You might be a little bit sarcastic. And to be honest, I can be very sarcastic as well. I really like that. So kudos for you. But yeah, it's like you have been through quite a rough cycle recently where someone really has taken advantage of your kind heart, of your loving heart, of your compassionate soul. But you're learning how to handle those people and how to stand up for yourself, to rise above. So Spirit is really proud of you for doing what you're doing right now and for not letting those people ruin your gentle heart, for those people not letting you dim your light, because you have a very big light. Your laugh really ignites the room. I think that you are a very bright personality. You might just be a very happy, energetic person, and you really ignite other people. Your energy is very, what's it called in English? Like, your energy radiates so bright that other people will become happier as well. Not sure what the right English termination is, but I think you get my point. So let's get some more information about what your spirit team loves about you. Like, what are you doing right? What aspects of you are very lovable? So yeah, this reading is really meant to just hype you up, to highlight the things that are amazing about you. And at the end, we're going to get some more advice from your spirit team. So Spirit, what do you love about pile 3? What's so lovable about pile 3? What are they doing that is amazing, right? So we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. Let me put them a little bit higher so you guys can see. I'm still not good at planning out my cards. I'm sorry, but maybe one time I will learn, but not now. So let's get some more cards. So we also have the 7 of Wands. And one more. We have the 4 of Wands. Ooh. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So let's put it here. There we go. Can you guys still see? Yeah, that's better. So let's start out with the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Coins, 2 of Pentacles, talks about managing a lot of things at the same time. So I think that you might be a very busy person. You might have a lot on your plate. We can see a mom with children having to handle it all at the same time. And I think that that might be something that you have to deal with. Maybe you're working 2 jobs or even more, or you just have like a crazy schedule, but you're managing very well. It's like you're a very hard worker. You're not giving up. You're doing it all. You might have multiple hobbies. You might have a romantic partner that you really care about. But it's like there is a lot of things that you need to manage at the same time. And your spirit team really wants to applaud you for handling it so well. And with the 7 of Cups, it does look like you might be a dreamer. You might be someone that has a lot of dreams, maybe daydreams. You might have like a great idea of what you want for yourself in the future. It might also be that you have a lot of options and you're very good at deciding which thing is best for you in your situation. And also helping other people with deciding what's their best option. Because the 7 of Cups usually talks about having a lot of options, but not really knowing which one's the right one. Like which one is a gift and which one's like really a snake. So I think that with this Seven of Cups being here, I think that you might be very good at giving other people advice on what to do, what the right direction might be, or what course of action would really help them out. But I think it's not only about the other people. It might also be for yourself. Like, you're very good at deciding or deciphering what's the best way of action, what's the best way to approach certain things, or even if you have a lot of things on your plate, you're very good at managing that, right? We also have the Seven of Wands. So we have 2 sevens here. So the number 7 might be significant. But with the Seven of Wands talks about fighting off your mind sometimes, or fighting off people that you don't really see. It might also mean that there are literally people that are trying to bring you down, or people that are below you, that are trying to hurt you, trying to bring you down with them, right? But with this card being here, it's like you're not letting people bring you down. You keep on getting back up. You can really defend yourself very well. It's the same with the Kalika Tantrika card. Like, you can be confident. You don't let other people dim your light. You can stand up for yourself. You're strong. You're empowered. You can handle really anything. And I think that that's what's going to cause you to be very happy in the future. It's like you're not giving up on love, although a lot of people have abused your kind heart, right? I already talked about that aspect, that there might have been people in your past that you really loved. Like, there might be a relationship that comes to mind now, that someone really took advantage of you. But you don't give up on love. You still keep on giving love a chance. You keep on giving relationships a chance, maybe with different people this time that are trustworthy instead of abusing you or misusing you. But you never give up on love. And I think that that's what we're seeing here with the Four of Wands. Like, you have that dream of being together with a soulmate, marrying a soulmate, like having this beautiful life with someone that you really care about. And you're not giving up on that dream. And I think that Spirit really loves that. Your team is so proud of you that you're not letting your past connections lose hope. Like, you're not losing hope because of anything that happened in the past. You still have those dreams. You're still chasing those dreams. You keep on showing up for yourself. You keep on giving love a chance. And that's very admirable. A lot of people would have closed down their heart and would have completely secluded themselves after what you have been through. But you're still out there. You're still trying. You're still going at it. You are someone that's so loving. And I think that you're also someone that has a soulmate out there for you, because we have a big emphasis on romantic love, a big emphasis on just love in general. And I think that that's something that you've always known, that you have this special someone out there for you. And that's the person that you're keeping on looking out for, right? It's like, my person should be somewhere out here. I have to find them, or they have to find me. And with this Four of Wands, it's pretty clear that you will have a beautiful marriage, or that you already have this beautiful marriage, because you're not giving up on love anytime soon. And you shouldn't, to be honest. You should trust and believe that this great love is meant for you and that it's coming. So on the bottom of the deck, we did have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is talking about wish fulfillment. So I think that your spirit guides want you to know that your wishes will come true. That by you believing in yourself, by believing fully that things were meant for you, or things are meant for you, they will manifest in your life. Like, especially when it comes to love, because we are seeing a lot about this love, about marriage in your cards already. If that's something that you want for yourself, it will happen for you. Your spirit guides want you to know that it will happen for you, that it's coming. Your wishes will be fulfilled. And I think that your guides just want you to know that they're so proud of you for staying in that energy of believing that things are happening for you. You're not losing hope. You're not mistrusting the universe. It's like whatever happens, nothing will bring you down. You still have that trust. You still know that things happen for a reason, that there might be that wavering or that little, what's it called? Like you've been thrown off course a little bit, but you get right back up and you start following your course again. Every time someone knocks you off course, you'll get back on track. And because you're getting back on track all the time, soon enough, you will reach that wish fulfillment because you're not giving up at all. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with your tarot cards. Now it's time to get some more oracle cards. So these will be some messages from your spirit team, probably advice related. So things that might help you out at this time, or just some information that you need to know. Okay, so we have 4 cards first. So let's take a look at them. So the first one we have is Healing Chaos. So again, I thought this was probably not for everybody, but I guess it is. That there was someone or a connection that pulled you off course, and that's something that you're still healing from. So or it might not be a connection, but something happened recently that you decided to let go of, that you're still healing from. This chaos is leaving your life and it's making room for something way better. We also have pleasure, and we have this beautiful path. So again, it looks like you're walking your path again. You're following the things that make you happy, that give you joy. Follow the things that bring you pleasure. And I think that that's why you decided to walk away from something, because it wasn't making you happy anymore. It wasn't fulfilling anymore. I think that it drained your energy, truly. We also have release. Oh my God. Yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like you're letting go of someone or something that drained your energy, that veered you off your course. You realize that they were not aligned with you, that they were throwing you off course, that they were bringing you out of balance, and you were now able to release them. You might have released them already, or you were contemplating about releasing them, but then this is your sign to do so. And it might take some time to heal from whatever this whirlwind situation was. But it is in your best interest to release it, to let go of it, and to get back on it, because great things are meant to happen for you. We can clearly see that. There is a great romantic love waiting for you, but first you have to release this person or this thing that's not really helping you out at all. We also have openness. So yeah, it's very important for you to keep your heart open. But I think that that's something that you're already doing. You have a huge heart. You're very compassionate. Keep that heart open. Don't let any circumstance close your heart off. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Although things might be really, really painful. If you close off your heart, you won't feel the good things either. And I think that that would be such a shame for you not to feel all those good things either. Okay, those painful things, they hurt so much. But these good things, they're gonna be worth it. So stay open. Keep an open heart and trust that good things are coming, right? Because I can clearly see, if you want a relationship that's with someone that's very loving and gentle, and that person's not in your life yet, it does look like this person is coming your way after you've healed and moved on from the previous relationship or this previous situation. It's very clear that someone new is coming in. And if you're not interested in love, I feel like in general, you're just attracting things that are more aligned with you if you decide to let go of these things that are not really aligned with you. It's just like if you don't want romantic love, it's just your wishes will be granted. Your dreams will come true, right? It's not just wishful thinking. It's like truly your dreams will become your reality. Let's take a look at the next deck. So, Spirit Team from pile 3, what messages do you have? Oops, there we go. That was quick. Let me grab these. There we go. So, the first card we have is Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. Yeah. So, whether this leap of faith is about leaping away from someone or leaping towards someone or leaping towards an opportunity. Whatever it is, take that leap of faith because it will make your dreams come true. Keep your heart open. Keep being open to receive not only love, receive abundance, receive opportunity, whatever it is. It's time for you to take a step into this new direction and trust that everything will be all right. But I do feel for a lot of you, this is going to be about a romantic partner, whether this is someone new that you're giving another chance or that you're giving a chance, or it's about moving away from an old partner that's not aligning with you anymore. But it's time for you to trust yourself and make that move. We also have Moth Spirit, surrender now. So again, the moth is all about transformation, about changing, but changing in a way that not everybody notices. So you might have gone through a very rough period and you might have been doing that all alone. You might not have had any help or anybody notices it as well. Like it's like you have been so strong. You've been handling so much on your own. And Spirit wants you to know, like, they have seen you do it. They have seen what you've been through. They were there with you. They wanted to help you. But they know that you felt alone. They know that there weren't like any people around you that could truly help you out. And that's something that really sucks. And I think that they wished that it was different for you, but at the same time, it was necessary. And with surrender now, I feel like you should trust what's happening at this time. There is a path opening up for you that you're supposed to walk through. And I think that they are clearly guiding you in a specific direction, maybe to a specific person. And it's time for you to keep your heart open and to surrender, to let everything unfold the way that it's supposed to. Let's get one or two more from this deck. Is there anything else that you want to tell pile 3? By the way, moths and grasshoppers might be spirit animals for you. So you might be seeing them as a confirmation that your guides are by your side. They might want to reach out to you, or if they want to communicate with you, you might see these animals. And maybe it'll help you to get quiet when you see one of those animals and listen to what they might have to say for you. We also have Bobcat Spirit with Life is a Mystery. So what I'm getting here is that things might happen in a completely different way than you expect. You cannot, how do you say it? Forecast? Like you cannot, what's it called? Like we cannot see what's going to happen next. You cannot, even if you wanted to, you wouldn't understand what's going to happen next. So trust that things are working out the way they should. Things are unfolding beautifully for you. And there's just a need to surrender and to take that first step. But yeah, something magical and beautiful is coming your way. Whether this is a beautiful love or just you walking a path that's just beautiful, something that's truly in alignment with you, whether this is a job or maybe you traveling the world, whatever it is, there is great alignment and happiness coming. But let's take a look at your last deck. So this is an archangel deck. Maybe these archangels might be part of your team, or you might want to ask them to become part of your team. Just take a look for yourself and see what you want. So we have manifesting miracles with Archangel Orion. So yeah, you might want to work with him. And it says, thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. So miracles will be manifested soon. Miracles are coming. You might not see it yet. You might not believe it yet. But something miraculous is about to unfold. And your spirit guides want you to keep your heads up and keep your heart open. Don't give up just yet. Let's take a look at your last card. So, Spirit, can we get one more for pile 3? There we go. So, we also have Archangel Gabriel with Speak Your Truth. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. So, stay integer and tell people what you feel is right. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid to let your voice be heard. Tell people what you want. Tell people what you expect. And don't give in. Don't let them give you less than you deserve, okay? Oh, and if you're afraid of speaking your truth, that people might get angry or they misunderstand you or anything like that, ask Archangel Gabriel to help you with your communication, because Archangel Gabriel is the archangel that helps you with articulation, using the right words, using the right energy, moving the right energy to help people understand you and to help receive the message in the way that you meant it to be conveyed. Okay, so you might want to ask Archangel Orion or Archangel Gabriel to join your team if they are not in your team already. But they're definitely wanting to help out. And let's just get one more card to end off the reading. Okay, we got 2. So let's just take those 2. So the first one we have is Love and Accept Yourself. Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. So, again, there is so much about love, but I think that your spirit guides want you to know, or your spirit team wants you to know, that you are so incredibly lovable, if only you would see that yourself. So I truly hope that this reading actually helps you with that a little bit. Like, we saw all these beautiful attributes that you have. So many things to be proud of, to be confident about. So really start claiming that, start affirming that, start believing in yourself. We also have spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So yeah, you are walking your divine path. Your wishes will be fulfilled. As long as you keep on walking your beautiful path, keep your heart open, be that angel that you are, truly. Keep helping those people that need your help with the spiritual child or the child wounded. It's like you have been through a lot of hardships and you want to help those people overcome those things too. By doing that, you will gain a lot of spiritual abundance. It's like you are this beautiful helper, this nurturer, this caring person. And that's what you were born to do. Help other people, help yourself. be this angel, this point of light for other people, this beacon of light for other people. So yeah, that brings me to the end of the reading. I hope this gave you some encouragement. I hope it gives you some confidence. But thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, I'd love to get a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel as well and click on the notification bell to get notified. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye guys! Have a great day!